What the? Aren't we on total lockdown right now? Why is the gate opening? What? Impossible. Someone had better tell me this is a bad joke. Why is the gate open? Your orders, Captain? Enemies could breach the castle at any moment. All remaining members of the first platoon to the foyer, on the double. Allow no one to enter. Yes, ma'am. What a disgrace. If the enemy is not routed before, I have to report to His Excellency. Captain, Special Ops Frigate inbound. Damn it. So that was their ploy? Stand by, and Princess Claudia. Captain Amatea, stand aside. I'm here to demand the release of my grandmother. Watch your tongue, girl. Let's go, Poison Spray. Nicht so geil. Autsch. Sagen wir Aerostorm. Aerostorm klingt gut. Und... die hat leider kein Dings hier. Schade. Aber White Impact. White Impact? Blue Impact. Aerostorm. Craft. Irgendwas, damit ihr das da verhindern könnt, dass die crittet? Nee, nicht wirklich. Dann machen wir das hier. Stell, greif mal bitte Amatea an. So. Mit dir. Mit dir. Und der Kampf war wirklich nicht so schwer. Amatea kann ja gar nichts, Mann. What a nasty woman. What's that anyway? Colonel Richard's second in command. Your stereotypical femme fatale. That would explain it, yes. Now on to the Royal Keep. Yes, let's hurry. Heilen. Nur heilen ist immer ganz so schlecht, wenn man so im finalen Dungeon gerade unterwegs ist. Jederzeit irgendwelche Bosskämpfe auftauchen konnten. I found them. This way. Oh. Here they come again. Persistent little buggers, aren't they? Machen wir Aerostorm. Und normalen Angriff, einfach weil die kritten kann. Autsch. Machen wir das hier. So. Ist irgendjemand am Segen einfach. Naja. Kann ich jetzt nichts dran ändern. Es tut mir leid. Aerostorm. So, sehr schön. Und zack. War's dann auch mit denen. Nice. Here we come. You shall not pass, but we must and we will. Come on, just try and stop us. Autsch. Autsch, autsch. Ganz dringend gleich mal heilen. Aerostorm. Und Aerostorm. Oh, du heilst bitte mal. Tschüss, Double. Zack. 660 Schaden, ne? Kein gutes Zeichen für den Gegner. Sehr schön. Welchem Level ist eigentlich überhaupt Sherazad? 34 nur, okay. So, dann Item. Ah, ne, Ornament. Haben wir Ornament? Die einmal alle heilen. Jetzt Items. Immer die schönen Dinger hier. Zack, zack. Zack. Und zack. Speichern. Sollte gucken, dass ich im richtigen speichere. Hier haben wir das Item. Das heißt, ich muss hier speichern. So. Traitor, you didn't come here. Do you not realize that I am the new king? Oh, God bless you, goofy hairdo. You ain't king yet. What? The great Duke Dunnan? Well, the basic is. At the request of Her Highness Princess Claudia, we are here to free the queen. It would be best for all involved if you quietly stood aside. Claudia, damn it, Brett, damn it to hell. Uncle Dunham, please stop this. Colonel Richard's just using you. What? Who are you? Claudia, is it you? What happened to your hair and your clothes? We have comprehension. Repeat, we have comprehension. So we still haven't noticed that we first met him in Wuhan. No idea what you're talking about, but he doesn't seem to be the most observant sort. I should have told him sooner, perhaps. How dare you make a fool of me? Because of these things like this, that those creatures known as women are not to be trusted. Sly, narrow-minded, nitpicking, nagging wretches. How could I ever give up the crown to such a vile creature? I mean, Your Grace, I don't think that was the right thing to say. Maybe you should apologize? Vile creatures, huh? My, I believe you've just gone from stupid to suicidal. After all, that's a mighty courageous sentiment to vocalize when in the presence of three armed women. I'm sorry, Uncle. In this, I cannot defend you. Du kriegst jetzt... Ich würde dir so gern auf den Sack geben, aber ich will die BP haben. Ich dürfe ihn leider nicht besiegen. Och nö. Metal to a hammer. Ouch. Belebt mal bitte Estelle wieder. Du belebst jetzt bitte Estelle wieder. Mach danach das hier. Zwar auf den hier. Und du heilst. Also dein Escort muss zum Heilen sein. Lichtkreis. Well, Aerostorm. I'm King. Nein, bist du nicht, du bist ein Vollidiot. Aber auch mehr, aber auch nicht. Trifft an er. Nicht so geil. Machen wir Bind Whip. Wird mich doch wohl verarschen. Aerostorm? What the fuck? Das ist ein harter Kampf. So, Aerostorm. Noch ein Aerostorm. Und Latier. Zack. Und zack. Oh nö, Strength hoch. Heil mal bitte Estelle. Und Aerostorm. Sogar ein Crit Aerostorm, sehr schön. Ja, Philipp wird jetzt auch nicht mehr helfen, Dannen. Autsch. Geht doch. Well, that settles that. Now then, shall I show you just how vile a woman can be? Maybe I should give him a taste of a ladylike whipping. Stay back, please, stay away. I might be able to call them off. If you do as well, be Her Majesty's very own human shield. I am Mommy. Oops, maybe you overdid it with the threats. Well, a little dose of a cold, hard truth might be the best medicine you ever get. Yes, it is an unfortunate situation he's got himself into. So I cannot allow my unconscious uncle to simply be left, Your Grace. Hi, Philip. Miss Estelle and Your Highness. I can offer no word to make up for my master's behavior in this instance. As the man who raised him, the responsibility is mine to bear. Please, I ask that you punish me in his stead. Philip bowed his head deeply. Hey, hold on a second. Please, Philip, lift your eyes. We're here to help my grandmother to save the Queen, with no intention of doing anything to the Duke. I would appreciate it if you would take him to my room. Your Highness, he's not actually hurt. He just passed out from shock. And thank you so much, all of you. I will not forget the boon you've granted. Ja, du nicht, aber dein Typ da wird vergessen. Sie kriegt... Machen wir mal das weg für ein Lily Necklace. Und du kriegst auch ein Lily Necklace. Und du kriegst, I guess, du könntest das Gladiator Headband kriegen, aber nee. Das braucht sie eigentlich, das heißt, wenn dann gebe ich ihr das hier zum Verteidigungserhöhen. Apro hat sie eigentlich ein zweites? Nee. Ich dachte, sie hätte vielleicht noch ein zweites S-Craft. So, Lateria. Damit sind fast alle soweit geheilt. So, das passt so. Und speichern. Are you alright, Grandmother? Wait, directly, Your Highness. Claudia and Estelle. So you're finally here. I was getting quite bored with waiting. Lieutenant Lorence, what are you doing here? Haha, my duty is to guard Her Majesty. Is it truly any wonder that I'm here? Enough of your crap. No matter how strong you are, we still have 3-1 odds on you. This one certainly seems skilled. Just who is he? Commander of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, 2nd Lieutenant Lorence Belger, former Jäger and scout for the Colonel. So you've done your research, I see. Most impressive. But what else would one expect of the daughter of an S-rank bracer? One Cassius bride, I believe. My master's rank has never been publicly known, and yet you are not one to be trifled with, I see. I know you as well. Shows that Harvey, also known as the Silver Streak. C-rank. Die ist nur im C-Rang, was? And very close to ascending to B-rank, it seems. Please, release my grandmother. If you were just fighting an employee of the Colonel, there is no further call to do this. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamed of in your philosophy. You see only the surface like that of a quartz grid, with no concept of the forces that work within. Well, take heed, Princess Claudia. The nation is like an enormously complex orbment. The people are like the units of quartz that provide the power and organize the system. And the territory which houses them is the frame. If you lack the means to understand how it works, then you are unfit to be its queen. An interesting metaphor. You may even be right. I certainly never expected to hear a theory on the nature of politics at a time like this. Pardon my rudeness. You have no need to hear my usual sermonizing, Your Majesty. I don't really understand this all that well, but the general gist is that you don't plan to let your queen go, do you? And if I do not, obviously we take her back by force. Indeed, after we've come this far, we certainly can't go back now. You don't give me the impression that you bear us any ill will, but I will bring my blade to bear on you if you will get my grandmother back. If it will get my grandmother back. Haha, good. In that case, let me show you a little of what I can really do. Huh? Louve? Silver hair? No, it's ash blonde. I'd guess that you were born somewhere up north? Indeed, you're correct. So it's closer than you might think. What? I trust we will not be offended if I choose not to go easy on you, simply because you're a woman. Shall we then? Das ist doch Louve. Aber warum ist dein Schwert dann eine andere Farbe? Greif mal bitte einfach an. Angriff. Angriff. Gut, da ist nicht dazwischen stand, glaube ich. Antiseptio. So, oh Gott. Wie oft darf er noch bitte angreifen? Ah, ich darf keine Art nutzen. Damit kann ich leben. Aber die kann immer einen Arzt nutzen. Demon Flames. Out. Ouch. Claudia, du hast doch hier, du hast doch ein Impede-Ding gehabt. Ja, bitte impede ihn mal. Autsch. 1000 muss jetzt erstmal für Stell reichen. Oh ne, schon wieder Demon Flames. Oh ne, Chloe. Oh Gott. Glück gehabt. Warte. Mach grad das, ne? Dann. Heilmaschera. Heiläste. First Guard EX. Okay, dann kann ich leben. Das ist schlecht. Telas. Wird jetzt gerade voll geheilt. Was? Und wieder Demon Flames. Damit Claudia tot. Da hat er schon wieder voll geheilt, ey. Oh, okay, ich muss den tatsächlich nicht gewinnen. Okay. How disappointing. I had thought you would prove more of a challenge. How can he be so much stronger when during the tournament? He was probably holding back deliberately. He might be as strong as Master Cassius. Grandmother, I'm sorry. Claudia is there. That will be fine enough, Your Majesty, if you please. They are not mortally wounded, I assure you. Your eyes betray much. You're so young, yet you have endured such hardships already. Your Majesty, you are hardly qualified to feel pity for me. You who know the name of Hamel. It's almost time. I return Her Majesty to you just as you wished. Huh? If you wish to stop the Colonel, you had best hurry below. It may well already be too late, but you may be able to prevent any further needless damage from occurring. Below? You cannot mean beneath there? Huh. However unpleasant you may find it, it was certain that you would understand the significance. You could show them the way. Now I bid you adieu. Hey! Is he insane? He's gone. Did he drop into the lake? But water's undisturbed. Yet who is this guy? Grandmother, are you hurt? I'm unharmed, Claudia. He never laid a hand on me. But more importantly, Estelle. Joshua. Thank ages you're alright. You too. Since Colonel Richard and Lieutenant Lorence weren't in the fire, I started to worry. The red helmet guy was killed just a minute ago. What? He jumped over that handwheel and, well, who knows? He's some kind of monster, alright? I see. So it's ages for keeping you safe? Joshua. Your Majesty, it's good to see you unharmed. Well met, Lieutenant Schwartz. Indeed, I owe all of you a debt of gratitude. You're far too kind, Your Majesty. We're just glad to be of help. I don't think this is over yet, though. If there's the special ops inside the castle, but I'm afraid they're bad tidings. Army reinforcements from every province are on their way to Granze. From the sounds of it, the intelligence division is somehow maintaining control. I see. Time is short, my liege. I must ask that you board the ID ship and escape at once. No, that I cannot do. The situation has grown more dire. Colonel Richard must be stopped, whatever the cost. What do you mean, Your Majesty? Last night, I finally understood the true intention of which the Colonel spoke. He wants the shining ring, the aureole. Aureole? Why does that sound so familiar? It's one of the septarians that Adius gave the ancients. The legend says that it has the power to control nature itself. Oh yeah, Professor Albert told us about it. But I thought that was just some silly story that was passed down through the church. Huh? So it does exist. It lies somewhere within the bowl. According to an old legend of the royal family, the shining ring shall bring catastrophe, condemning the souls of men to eternal purgatory. It has been sealed within the interval of the blackest dark that we might retain our humanity. Condemning the souls of men to eternal purgatory. Well, that's not a little ominous. These words have been passed down in the royal family as a warning. Perhaps this shining ring truly was so dangerous that the royal family's ancestors sealed it away. Also, there was that massive overreaction that was detected beneath the city. If one takes both of these into account, the shining ring must be sealed away underneath Gransel. It makes sense? Yes, and I believe that the Colonel has reached the same conclusion. There remain no detail of what exactly the shining ring is, but I believe there will be grave danger for all should it be restored. It could be a disaster on par with the great collapse of legend. No. Incredible. Excuse me, Your Majesty. Lieutenant Lorence told us to go underground, but what did that really mean? There's a mysterious room within Gransel Castle. Where nothing, not even a grain of rice, has been kept in generations. Forbidden since long ago. Oh. You mean the treasury? No doubt about it. There's signs that someone came through here recently, and frequently at that. That's not all. The tracks also suggest that someone brought in something very heavy. I hold the key to this room, but there is a spare. It's likely that's what was used to gain entry. It would seem that we must investigate. Queen Alicia produced the key from her dress. This elevator wasn't here before. Where did it come from? Perhaps it's a piece of Colonel Richard's new construction. In which case, it probably goes down to where this shining ring is sealed away. Yes, and that may have been the true goal behind the coup from the very beginning. They could never have built such a thing without occupying the castle. It's that crazy. It's definitely a possibility. In any given country, a royal sanctuary is generally regarded as inviolate. To break that trust would require quite an aggressive plan. Regardless, we'll probably need to use this to get underground. Let's test it to see if it works. Joshua began to inspect the elevator control panel. What is it? It's locked with some type of orbital energy. Looks like it won't work unless we can find some special type of quartz to put in it. What? No, we've come so far. I'm going to put the screws to one of those special observers. One of them might have the key? Yes, that sounds wisest. No, that won't be necessary. It can't be. Oh, Professor Russell. I was good in here. We know these has been quite some time. I'm glad to see Sister and Joshua are doing well. Hold up, Professor, what are you doing here? I thought the Intelligence Division was after you in size. On top of that, how did you get here? Grandpa, where'd you go? Yeah, hey, enough with running all over the place. Is everyone in your family as big a pain in the ass as you? But Agate? Oh, Peter. I knew it. It's damn Joshua. Aw, Tita. Thank goodness. I was hoping I'd get to see you again. You heard of the guild that you two were fighting at the castle. I'm so glad you arrived, Tita. Thank you for being so concerned. Good to see you well, Agate. But what are you doing in the royal city? Well, we had out for a bit, but then we happened upon a cargo freighter bound for Gransel. And I figured, what the hell? The best place to hide is in plain sight after all. Once we got the lowdown from Elnan, we came straight to the castle. Alright, got something for you from him? Danke, I guess. Ja, jetzt fehlt mir halt ein bisschen was, ne? Also, eigentlich sollte ich jetzt 253 haben. Es fehlen 3, die ich bekommen hätte, wenn ich Lorence gerade besiegt bekommen hätte. Habe ich aber nicht. Deswegen kriege ich die BP nicht. Ärgerlich. Aber gut, dann muss ich die halt in meinem zweiten Playthrough holen. Is this okay? I mean, we haven't reported in. Looks like he got filled in on the general gist of things from the Guardian messenger. So, what brings your amateur asses here? Me, I figured we could at least beat up the remaining battle up, guys. Wait, I know you. It's been a while, Agate. Thank you for your efforts at the lighthouse. Chloe, right? What's a student doing in a place like this? Seems my granddaughter is in your debt, which means that I also owe you my thanks. Don't worry about it. It's all part of the job. So what's up, Granny? You work in the castle? Did these numbskulls rope you into helping them? You barbarian! Do you realize to whom you're speaking? You stand in the presence of Queen Alicia of LaBelle. Huh? You know, she does look sort of familiar. You really should loosen that bandana of yours, boys. It's obviously squeezing your brain too tight. Say that again, old man. And Queen? So it means this lady would have to be Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. We call her Chloe, though. Chloe, meet the Professor's granddaughter, Tita. She's like our little sister. I see, it's a pleasure to meet you, Tita. I'd be happy if you'd also call me Chloe. Yes, ma'am. I mean Chloe. Oh, what a little cutie pie. My name's Sherazade. I'm Joshua and Esther's mentor. You can just call me Shara. Oh, okay, Shara. And you can call me Uncle Olivier. You shut up. Anyway, this elevator seems to be giving you some trouble. What seems to be the problem, and what in Adios' name is going on here? Well, Joshua briefly relayed the gist of Colonel Richard's plan and told the professor about the Shining Ring, aka the Aureole. Oh, come on, this is some kind of joke, right? Not serious. I can't believe such a thing would be buried here. And now it's happened just as I was afraid of. So if we use this elevator, we can get where we need to go? Yes, but this has a special lock, made of quartz apparently. Ah, that. Let me have a look at it. This is my own design. It uses a card key. You can't undo the lock unless you insert the card that's embedded with the identical quartz. The professor produced a small cable and slid it into the card slot. However, this is an early model without any type of failsafe, so if you feed it just the right amount of orbital energy... Ooh, nice going, Prof. I'm impressed. Why am I not surprised? Now shall we descend? We've got trouble. What is it? Report. A division of a regular army has arrived at Grance's main gate. It looks like they're being led by an officer of the intelligence division. What? And 3 military patrol ships are approaching from the lake. Your orders, man. Of all the damn times. Perhaps I should make an appearance in order to persuade them. Grandmother. I will go to the terrace on the roof and address the arriving forces. Lieutenant Schwartz, make the preparations. But what if we are attacked? I believe in them. Misguided though they are the citizens of LaBelle. If they see me and hear my voice, I do not believe that they will attack. Your Majesty. All of you. It is with boundless regret that I ask you to shoulder this burden. Please, Your Majesty, you don't need to say anything else. We'll do whatever it takes to stop the Colonel. Please leave this to us.